The crypto fan. What's going on, beautiful people? It's Monday. Hope you had a good weekend, man. How y'all doing tonight? We got a lot to talk about tonight. You see the market moving. The market is moving because they're talking about maybe that the shutdown might be over. If you just tuned in to the crypto fan, make sure you share, make sure you like. Yeah, so they're talking about the shutdown being over. And we also got XRP ETF news. That's why you see XRP running up 12%. So now they're talking about the 11 ETFs hit the DTCC. So they be waiting there for approval. When you guys see hit the DTCC, that's like basically hitting that docket. You know what I'm saying? So that's what has the XRP running right now. So first start, let's get into this. Just tune in to the crypto fan. Yeah, it's crazy right now. XRP got a lot going on. So you got XRP ETF. So XRP listed on DTCC ETF responding Spark approvals. Okay. So just wanted to let you know XRP ETF major issuers are now listed on the DTC signal potential approvals within weeks. All right, so you guys see that's what's going on. ETF approvals are coming down the pipeline. And also, what really got them going on, tell you the truth, is that the government shutdown might be coming to an end. So yeah, there were some flights. Some flights that seen during the shutdown that couldn't take off. I guess that send some stuff going down the pipelines. When people can't take flights, things start getting a little crazy. Scooby-Doo, what's going on? So that's what happened. So yeah, so this is the longest shutdown ever. Okay. Yeah, so it's crazy. So right now you still got a lot of federal government employees that remain furloughed. Critical programs impacted, for example, supplement nutrient assignments. Now air travel was hit hard due to staffing issues. Federal aviation, thousands of flights were delayed or canceled. That's what start going on. What's going on? If y'all just tune in to the crypto fan. Yeah, so that's why I can start going. When flights start getting delayed, oh yeah. Now things start getting a little crazy now. Oh yeah, and let me tell you about this. The last time, right? The last time they had a delay, Trump was the president, right? This is for you guys to understand. This is the first longest delay. But I want to give y'all a history. Last time there was delay like this, it was December, and guess what? That was the worst December in the S&P 500 and the worst December in the stock market since the recession. The last government shutdown. Does that remind you something, y'all? Oh yeah. Oh, hey, listen. I'm gonna do my research, man. If y'all just tune in, this is the crypto fan. I want to tell you about manipulation. All right. So in 2019, I want to get into this. You just tune in as the crypto fan. I want to take you down memory lane. All right. And I want to tell you about these ETFs that are coming out. You have 11 ETFs that should be coming out to hit the DTC. All right, it's the crypto fan. Let's get into this. I want to take you down memory lane. All right. I want to show you. This ain't the first time this happened. All right. Okay. All right. So the last major shutdown before was December 22nd. Okay. In 2018, January 2025, it was 35 days. At that time, it was the longest in U.S. history. And you know who was the president? Trump. You heard me? Okay. Play with it if you want. Okay. Now check this out. All right. So this happened when Trump was, right, over border wall funding. During the period, the S&P sharply in December 2018 fell 9%, making it one of the worst December markets since the Greatest Depression. All right. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You see the correlation? All right, let's go back. Bitcoin stayed red hovering near 3,200 to 3,800, still dipping in 2018 in the bear market lows, okay? Investor sentiments were extremely risk off. People were fleeing equities and critical alike because the mix, Fed rate hikes fears, trade war tensions with China, the government shutdown added extra uncertainty. All right, so this ain't the first rodeo, okay? Listen to this. And then look at this, right? Once the shutdown ended in January 2019, from 2017, the S&P rebounded. The S&P 500 rebounded 7% within the next month. Okay, Bitcoin slowly be recovering 5K. All right. So you guys just tuned in, the crypto fan. Well, I was trying to tell you, I'm trying to show you a pattern here. Okay, so when the president, last time you had a major shutdown, all right? Listen here, this is the crypto fan. Make sure you share, make sure you like. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. All right, take a listen. So last time you had a shutdown like this was December 22nd, 2018. All right, it went for 35 days. At that time was the longest in history. All right, the S&P fell sharply. All right, about 9%. Okay, making it one of the worst Decembers since the Great Depression. All right, Bitcoin stayed hovering around 3,200 to 3,800, still deep. Okay, and people were risk off. All right, rate hikes, and then guess what? There was a trade war again. Guess with who? China. The government shut down, right? Added extra uncertainties, right? And guess what? In January 2019, right when it ended, the S&P jumped up 7%. Bitcoin began recovering over 5K by April. Okay, the pattern showed how liquidity and confidence returned fast. All right, now check this out. Now, there's only difference now. You got ETFs, all right, but this was still the same type of manipulation. But you got ETFs in this, and you're talking about 11 ETFs. I've just tuned this, the crypto fan. Make sure you hit a like, make sure you hit subscribe, okay? And you guys could go look this up, all right? I don't make this stuff up. You can go to crypto.com and you can look this up, all right? I'm not just making this stuff up. It's right there for you to read, and you can look it up just the same way I looked it up. It's very simple. You're on crypto.com. You go to news, you'll see it right there. It has all the articles. You just go into the search engine and put XRP. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't trying to keep nothing away from y'all. Y'all could do the same exact things that I'm doing and learn the exact same way. Let's pull this up. Just tune in to the crypto fan. I was just telling y'all about the Great Depression, but I want to get into this XRP. All right, so listen to this. XRP surges 12% as 11 ETFs land on the DTC website. DTCC. Man, DTCC. All right, y'all look it up. It's the crypto fan. I'm not keep nothing away from y'all. I want y'all to look this up and read this stuff. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So the U.S. Senate reached a budget agreement Sunday to end the longest government shutdown in history, sending XRP up more than 12% to 256. 11 exchange-traded fund products appeared on the Disparity Trust and Clearing Corporation website. The rally reflects mounting expectations that multi-XRP funds could land within days. All right, if y'all just tuned in, y'all heard it here. It's the crypto fan. Like I told you, you can go look this up on CoinMarketCap. Go look on XRP, and you'll see it right there. Okay, I don't make this stuff up. I'm sharing this news with you. This is the crypto fan. Make sure you hit a share, make sure you hit a like, and make sure y'all following the real decrypto fans. A lot of fake decrypto fans out there. If your page doesn't say at decrypto fan, then you got the wrong page. Make sure it says at decrypto fan. And remember, I follow 0. All right, so make sure you follow the right decrypto fan. Make sure it says at decrypto fan. So when you put in your search engine, you put at decrypto fan, and that's me. All right, so let's get into this. So let's go into these 11 ETFs. Oh, this is getting serious. That's why you see XRPs moving. Let me tell you something. Y'all think y'all see manipulation going on? I just told y'all. If y'all just tuned in, I just told y'all what happened. So you guys understand, this is right now is the longest government shutdown. The last time they had a government shutdown like this, it went 35 days. December, okay, 2018, December 22nd, right? That was S&Ps took the biggest dump, all right, since the Great Depression. And you know who was the president at the time? Trump. Okay? The S&P took a 9% dump. Is the biggest hit it had since the Great Depression for December. Okay? Yeah. And then right in January, it ran up 7%. Bitcoin was running around $3,200, $3,800. Yeah. They start rising. By July, it was up to over 5,000. You don't see this play again? Yeah. You didn't see how the market reacted when it shut down? You didn't see how the market reacted to the trade wars? Do you see the same play? You could go look this up. I don't make this stuff up. You guys think I make this stuff up? This is not opinionated. I don't come here to do opinions. I'm just spitting facts. I'm just spitting history. You go look it up. So let's get into this. The crypto fan. Make sure you like, make sure you share. Let's go into this, man. All right. So now, let me talk about the 11 ETFs. You guys know what ETFs are? Do you guys know what ETFs are? Exchange traded funds. Once again, what are ETFs? Institutions. That's Wall Street. What Wall Street does, it gets their customers, it buys XRP for their customers, it buys HBAR for their customers, it buys Bitcoin. So imagine an institution comes, it buys Bitcoin. Okay? Say, for example, we're talking about XRP, this 21 shares, all right, comes and buys XRP. The institution, its customers. Its customer says, I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about XRP, but I believe in you, 21 shares. I'm going to give you my money. My money's insured. You go ahead and you buy the crypto. Now, 21 shares go ahead and buys the crypto for the customer. The customer's money insured. The customer doesn't own any XRP. It owns the company, shares of the company, and the company holds the crypto. So that's the difference between us. We hold our XRP. All right? So what happens is when this company holds the XRP, which is a spot ETF. A spot ETF is different than a future ETF. Future ETF is a contract. Right now, we're talking about a spot ETF. What's the difference? The spot ETF is buying crypto. So what happens, Wall Street has a customer. The customer like me and you says, listen, I don't want to hold no wallets. I don't want to do no Coinbase. I don't want to do no crypto.com. I don't want to do Uphold. I don't want to do Binance. I don't want to do nothing. You do it for me. I'm going to give you my money. I'm gonna give you my money. You go buy the XRP. You hold the XRP. You worry about it, right? Now, understand, the customer gets paid while the shares of that company goes up, but that customer does not own XRP. They own shares of the company that holds XRP. You understand? Now you following what ETFs are? That's what ETFs are. Hope y'all follow me. Hope that makes sense. So you see what ETF is? Exchange traded fund. All it is a company managing the customer's crypto. The customer doesn't own any of the crypto. The company is managing the customer's crypto. Okay? That's what an ETF is. Bottom line. All right? Hope you understand me, right? You understand? All right. Sometimes I go fast. I want to make sure y'all following what's going on. It's the crypto fan. So let's get into what these ETFs are. All right. So the DTC now lists 11 XRP ETF products. Now the DTC is a website where you can go see what's getting listed. All right. Doesn't mean they're getting approved. They just mean they're on the docket. Okay. So 11 XRP ETF products is inactive pre-launch category. You understand? 21 shares. ProShares, okay? That's ProShares is UK. Bitwise, all right? Canary Capital, Volatility Shares, REX-Osprey, okay? CoinShares, Amplify, Franklin Templeton. Oh, yeah. Go look up these companies. Grayscale have secured DTC tickers through Grayscale XRP Trust. Wisdom Tree Fund remain absent from the listing. Look at this, all right? This is how many companies are going into this. All right, so what these companies, once I told you again, so what these companies do, all these companies I just named, they're going to manage their customers' crypto. That's what ETF is. That's bringing Wall Street money into XRP. That's why it's so important. That's why we're getting amped on it. That's why, now this is my opinion. This is what I feel is manipulation. This is what I feel what's going on. Because guess what? It's the same thing that happened back in 2018. Same thing. Government shut down. Market takes a dump. China wars, China trade wars right now. Now, there wasn't ETFs going on live like they are now, but it's the same play by the same president. That's all I'm saying. I could be wrong, but it's the same thing. They look at what they did. If I'm wrong, tell me. China war, trade war, same play. Government shutdown, 35 days, the longest at the time. Now, government shutdown, the longest at the time. I mean, I mean, I mean, damn. I mean, what can I say? I think I'm making this up. All right, go look it up. This is facts. I don't do opinions. So let's get into this, right? So we talking about ETFs. Remember, I told you why ETFs are important, okay? So while the DTC inclusion doesn't guarantee regulatory approval, it confirms trading and operational ETFs expert Nate Geraci posted on X that the shutdown ending equates to spot crypto ETFs floodgates opening. It's not me saying it. Now you understand. It's me reading this here now. So you guys understand. Go look it up. Go look it up. It's not me. I'm just reading. All right. Don't kill the messenger. The crypto fan. You already know what time it is. And once again, let's get into this. The floodgates will be opening, adding the market could see the first Security Act of 1933 spot XRP ETFs launched this week. Bloomberg. Y'all know who Bloomberg is? Y'all better know Bloomberg is real deal now. These are real people articles. This ain't coming from the backyard articles, man. This is real stuff. Come on, y'all. This is real stuff I'm giving y'all. I'm giving y'all real, true gems. Do not sleep on what I'm giving y'all. This shit thing is on. Let's go. All right, so Bloomberg's ETF analyst Eric Balchunas noted the shutdown conclusion triggered an uptick to U.S. equity futures. He stated a spot ETF launch represents the final nail in the coffin for anti-crypto regulatory. That's crazy. References the SEC 5-year litigation against Ripple and ending 3 months ago. All right, this is what I'm telling you. So when you see XRP moving the way it's moving, you understand why. Do not sleep on what's going on, y'all. Please do not sleep on it. All right. Canary Capital announced Friday. This is past Friday that's passed. This is Monday. All right. So y'all just tuned in. All right. This is the 10th. All right, November 10th. So you guys understand, man. It's real time. This happened in real time. You just tuned in. We're talking in real time now. You see why XRP is moving? Y'all got to see when this money is moving. Do not sleep. Y'all got to understand why the money is moving. So you can't be scared. That's why I was telling you, don't be scared. That's why when XRP was $2, $2.10. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. When we're saying, yeah, ETFs coming, don't get shaken out. This is a good time. The DCA, remember when we was talking about that? It's $2.50 right now. And there's more news coming. So let's go into this. All right, this is what I'm telling you. Follow the money. Follow Yellow Brick Road. Let's get into this, all right? So Canary Capital announced Friday that its XRP ETF is coming soon. All right, listen to that. Garcia speculated, all right, the announcement that the speculated the product could go live by the week's end, potential becoming one of the XRP's investment vehicles available through traditional brokerage accounts, both institutional and retail investors. All right, 21 shares fund become the first ETF traded product. At least 16 crypto ETF applications await approval, all delayed by 40 days shutdown. Y'all hear what's going on? Do not sleep on this, man. Do not sleep on this, all right? Listen, you can go read these articles up. These are not my opinions. And then you could go look in 2018, December 2nd, the last shutdown that went for 35 days. Trump was the president. Let me make sure. Wait. Let me make sure y'all hear me. Wait. Y'all can hear me now? All right. Let me bring this back. How long was I down? Was I down for a long time? Was I down for a long time? Was it real quick? I want to make sure I was down. Let me tell you something. Couple seconds, okay, cool. All right, listen now. So understand this. So last time, 2018, go look this up. This is factual. You know what I'm saying? This is factual. 2018, Trump was the president. They had the shutdown, okay? It was, let me make sure I get the right days. It was 35 days. I want to make sure it's not 36 days because I know somebody come in, but ooh, it was 36 days, 35 days. I want to get the exact because I don't want to be wrong. It was 35 days. At that time, it was the longest shutdown ever in U.S. history, okay? At that time, all right? Now you go look this up. December 22nd, 2018, all right? S&P dropped about 9%. It was the worst, right? It was the worst December in the market since the Great Depression. Okay? Bitcoin stayed red, hovering around 3,200, 3,800. Okay? Investors were really risk off. Okay? They were filling equities. Crypto became real scarce. Fed rates were in fear. Right? Fed rate hikes were fear. Of course, because why would Fed rates be in fear? Inflation. All right. Guess what else is going? Trade war with China. Again. Government shutdowns. Again. All right. And guess what happened when it ended? This is facts. Go look it up. It ended in January. It started December, ended in January. S&P 500 in 1 month ran up 7%. Bitcoin ran up past $5,000 in April. I said July. My bad. It was April. My apologies. It ran up faster. All right? All right, so just so you understand that. So putting things in context so you understand what's going on. And now this time, the same thing is going on. If you just tune as the crypto fan. The only difference is now, of course, you have ETFs involved. But just the fact that you're affecting the market in that way. You know what I'm saying? Tariff inflations. This is the same thing, man. This is history repeating itself, man. You're saying it set the market red. It did. Look it up. You're saying you fast forward right now to 2025, things are in the red. People are panicking. People are selling their coins. Now, this is different because now you got ETFs coming in. You got people buying up ETFs. Do you see Trump coin run up? Do y'all see I know y'all seen WLFI. I saw y'all see Trump coin run up 22%. Yeah, I got WLFI. I know you seen the meme coin run up 9%. Y'all ain't see that? Huh? Did y'all see that? You think I'm making stuff up? It's the crypto fan. Make sure you share, make sure you like. I gotta be careful when I say these stuff, man, because I ain't trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get people doing me dirty. Listen, when I tell y'all this stuff, I be trying to be careful. I be giving up too much stuff, man. this is facts, though, y'all. Tell me if I'm lying. If I'm lying, I ain't lying. You go look it up. You know what I'm saying? And then you got 11 ETFs coming out. Go on CoinMarketCap and look it out. Tell me if I'm fronting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better replay me like Samuels. That thing went up 12%. Oh, one time, I want to give one time for Tammy Lynn's. I'm gonna be there tonight. Her son got into a car accident. He's okay, but it was the car is all mangled up. But she had to take a flight out to go see him, so she's gonna be gone for a couple of days. So we want to give her prayers out to Tammy Lynn and her son. He's doing good. So if y'all want to go ahead and you know what I'm saying, hit a message and tell, you know what I'm saying, give you a prayers and let her know that, you know, we mentioned her on the chat, but she's gonna be doing cool. But her son did get into accident. He's okay, but man, the car is very, very mangled up. God was with him for him to get through that for real, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So one time for Tammy Lynn, she had to fly out real quick, so she's gonna be gone for a couple of days. But her son's okay. But yeah, he definitely got into a bad accident. God was with him to make it through that, and that car was mangled up. But definitely, man, you know what I'm saying, give the Madam President a shout out, you know what I'm saying, let her know we thinking about her, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, One time for Tammy Lynn. She ain't gonna be here for the next 2 days, but yeah, family first, man. So just want to, make sure I give a shout out to her and all that, Madam President, she brings a lot to the chat, and she's a good person. Just want to give her a shout out, 100%. So yeah, man. So I wanted to get into that. Wanted to get into the ETFs. I want y'all to explain. I want y'all to understand the importance of these ETFs and what's coming in. This is bringing regulatory clarity. And you understand, once again, XRP is the only coin that's through the SEC that's considered not a security. There's another coin that went through that. So you understand that. The one and only. Yeah. And and so you understand here, put things in perspective also. When they were speaking at the Senate for them to push the Genius Act, the anti-CBC Act, and Genius Act, anti-CBC Act, then the Clarity Act, who was speaking at the House? There wasn't what do you call that? Your boy from Ethereum. It wasn't your boy from ADA. No. It was Brad Garlandhouse. Yeah, it wasn't Vidal. Yeah. It wasn't Hutchinson. Nah. It was Brad. That was Brad out there speaking to them. Okay? You know how much Brad and them boys spent over there? $200 million. $200 million going against SEC. You understand me? $200 million. All right? You want to put things in perspective? Y'all love ZBEC, right? I love ZBEC, right? ZBEC market cap is $352 million. They spend almost half of what ZBEC is to fight. Yeah. Just to put things in perspective. You better calm down. You better put some respect on XRP's name. Y'all put some respect on Ripple's name. Y'all listen, man. You better put some respect. All right. Let me tell you, that lawsuit was 3 years. Thank you to Judge Torres. But do not sleep on what's going on. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Don't be fooled. Don't sell your crypto. Don't be selling your XRP. And people be talking about, you say crypto. Y'all gonna wild out on my accent. All right. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. All right. And look at that WLFI. That's why I didn't sell my WLFI. That's why when you see these type of things right now, this is not the time to be selling. If you want to hodl, that's good. But me personally, and my chat, people on my chat, I'm telling you right now, they've been buying since 4 Fridays ago. They've been DCAing. You know what DCA means? Dollar cost averaging. Okay? So if you bought it up here, if you bought it at 20 cents and you believed it at 20 cents, you probably want to buy it at 17 cents if you believed in it. If it's at 18 cents, you probably want to buy it at 18. If you're down to 15, you probably want to buy it. All right? You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Let me break down why. Okay? There's nothing wrong with your coin. There's nothing wrong with your coin. You've seen all your coins. I don't care if it's your ADA, your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your XRP, your BNB, your freaking Pepe, your Doge, your Boonk. Listen, there's nothing wrong with your coin. The market is coming down because, first of all, you have a government shutdown. This was a play that they ran back in 2019. All right? This causes delays on the ETFs. You know what happens when it causes delays on the ETFs? It gives institutions time to keep buying and buying at a great price. Okay? And you know who was head of this? The same gentleman that ran this play back in 2018. So you guys just tuned in. This ain't the first government shutdown. This is the second longest government shutdown. Okay? The first longest shutdown. But there was one before that. That was 35 days. Okay? Back in 2018, December 22nd. All right? That's when Trump was also the president. Okay? And you know what happened? The S&P fell down 9%. Market went red. Yeah. Bitcoin 3,200. Yeah. You know what? There was a problem was going on? Government shut down. And guess what? There was a trade war. Guess who the trade war was with? Guess who? Guess who, y'all? Oh, China. Again. Tariffs. Again. Same play. Again, you know what happened when it ended? S&P ran up the first month 7%. Now you got ETFs involved. Now you got institutions coming. All right, so you understand this. When this government shutdown also stops down liquidity. Yeah, you know what this is all about? This is about bringing back benefits. There's benefits that the government wants to shut down that Trump wants to cut out. And they want to bring back certain benefits. All right? But what happened now, you messing with federal government employees. So now it's forgetting the traffic control. People ain't flying planes. Flights are getting canceled. That's the last straw right there. When flights get canceled, that's the last straw. Because now you start messing with their benefits. You start messing with them people with benefits. It don't matter when it affects me and you. When it starts affecting them, things start getting crazy. Yeah, 100%. You think I'm lying? Listen, man, I'm bipartisan. This conversation is bipartisan. This conversation is not Republican. This is not Democrat. This has nothing to do being liberal. This is bipartisan. This has to be with facts and dealing with monies. If you want to hear about monies, here to put a like. If all you want to talk about is money, put a 100. If all you want to do is talk about money, put a 100, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just hear facts, put a 100. Put a 100 right there, man. Leave a comment, put a 100 if that's all you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? This ain't 100. J Powder 100, JB 100, J Mays 100, Sean C 100, J Powder 100, Rashid 100, Steve Chambers 100. Okay, Scooby Doo 100. Tell you right now, Ansley 100. Armor Skater Board 100. James Davidson 100. You already know. G Money 1,000, 1 million. Eve 11 100. Okay. Well, Darkness, what's up, my brother? 100. X Romeo 100. You already know what time it is, man. EVE 100, 100. James OG. James Ursa OG 8 100. You already know, man. You already know, man. People come here to hear 100. Mind, body 100. Telling you, man. Come on, man. You already know what time it is, man. You come here to hear the 100. Nobody want to hear that stuff, man. 100 and some. D Hill. The D Hill was good. Telling you, man. People come here for the real reason. I don't get it. Let me tell you something. And Pool 22 100. James Emerson. Let me tell you, man. We listening to one of the realest 100. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let me tell you. I just want to report the news. I'll let you decide what you want to do with it. You people are grown. You people are grown people. You guys have common sense. I give you the news. You do what you want to do with the news. And Sleeman said, we need you in UK. That is, hey, thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I used to actually live in England. Actually, I used to live south in Huntington. Yeah, I used to live in England. I lived south in Huntington for a year and a half when I was a kid. Yeah, I used to get them fish and chips, brother. I'm a worldly dude, man. Yeah, but I used to live in England. Ain't no too many Haitian dudes in England. But let me tell you, man, I just want to deliver the truth, man, and let you decide what you want to do with it. I don't want to give financial advice. I don't want to tell you if you could sell your XRP or not to sell your XRP or to buy ADA or not to buy ADA. I just don't want you selling your XRP because you don't know the news or because you feel there's manipulation or you're feeling the pressure, or I just want you to know what's going on. And if you're selling your XRP, you might need the money right now. You might have to, that's fine. Or you might be super up. That's fine. But I just want you not to feel the pressure and you think that, oh, it's going down. I want you to understand the reason why it's going down. And at that point, you can make your own decision. I'm not here to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not going to do. And I'll tell you what I'm doing. But yeah, you guys are grown people. You have common sense. There's a reason why you're in this crypto game. There's a reason why you're watching this. There's a reason why you're watching this. Obviously, right? You're trying to make some money. We think I ain't do the same thing. That's why I watch this every day. Come on, man. This is the yellow brick road. This is yellow brick road. Listen, Trump did this in 2018. trade war, bam, shutdown, bam. 2025, fast forward 2025, shutdown, bam, trade wars, bam. But here's the difference now. You got ETFs coming in there. You got crypto. See what I'm saying? And here's the thing. You know why I say it's bipartisan? Why I tell you it doesn't matter if you're Republican or if you're a Democrat or if you're liberal. You want me to tell you why? Because they all buying. Because they all buying. They all buying. That's why. That's why it don't matter. You hear what I said? They all buying. What? And I ain't mad at them. What, you wouldn't? What, you wouldn't? You gonna be buying too. There ain't no laws that say you can't buy no crypto. You gonna be buying too. Talking about. Let me tell you something. Want me to tell you why I know they buying? You want me to tell you why I know they buying? Want me to tell you why I know what they buying? You want to hear it? So you just so you're aware, right? When they do the Clarity Act, right? When they do that and they do the Genius Act and they do the Anti-CBDC Act, it has to be voted by both parties. You know that, right? I hope you're aware of that. You know that, right? You know Republicans can't just push that in. I hope you're aware of that, right? So before you had like 21 Democrats that didn't approve it and all of a sudden they did approve it, I hope you're aware of that, right? All right. Okay. Okay. Keep playing those games and getting caught up in that. You better get caught up in what your retirement's gonna be. Get caught up in what's gonna take care of your grandchildren and take care of what's gonna take care of yourself. You better start thinking about that. Because they are. You better think about that. Okay. Unless you want to be like going to work like I do every single day. I'm not trying to work listen, man. I'm too old to be thinking about working for the next 20 years. I don't know about y'all. So y'all keep playing them games if you want. I ain't playing those games. Let's get back into this, man. It's the crypto fan. Make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And also, be careful for the fake decrypto fan. Now they got the man done changed his name to the crypto fan. He took the D out. The man turned it THE. Like there's a lot of fake decrypto fans out there. Listen, if your decrypto fan doesn't say at decrypto fan, you got the wrong decrypto fan. Listen, man, has to say at decrypto fan. All right, all right, nothing else. At decrypto fan. That's how you find me. All right. Watch out, man. There's too many fake ones out there. I'm not in your DM asking you what your wallet is. I never ask nobody what their wallet is or how's your portfolio or where do you keep your. Listen, man, that's none of my business. And then let me tell you where I come from. Where I come from. I'm just gonna put things in perspective. Where I come from, when somebody comes to you, right, and they ask you, what's your wallet? Usually, that's somebody come with a gun. They ask you what your wallet is. They coming to take your wallet. Yeah. Where I come from, when somebody comes say, yo, what's in your wallet? Oh, yeah, man. Put them hands up, man. Put them hands up. This is the same thing, but over here, it's somebody on a computer pretending to be other people, man. Take it from the guy that got hit 54,000. I got hit 54,000. Watch out for the fake decrypto fan. He's scheming. That cat there this is probably the same cat that's doing Coach V, same cat that's doing that Jake Clover. It's probably the same person that's doing everything. I don't even know why he chose me because I ain't even on them levels there for the cat to be cheesing me. I don't know what that's about. But, man, let me tell you, man, be careful. Julia says, trying to stick you up. Thank you, Julia. The vice president has spoken. Tell him. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I'm telling you right here, man. Please. Look at James G08 said he had to block him, man. But telling you, be careful out there. Please be careful, man. Yo, man, be careful, man. It's dangerous out there, all right? So when we're talking about, if you just tuned in, it's the crypto fan. If you just tuned in, well, we're talking about the 11 ETFs. And if you just tuned in, you don't know what an ETF is, it's an institution managing their customers' crypto. Very simple. Listen again. What's an ETF? It's an exchange traded fund. But what it is, in simple layman terms, it's an institution managing customers' crypto. The institution buys the crypto or holds the crypto. The customer does not own the crypto. The customer owns shares of the institution that buys and holds the crypto. BOM, ETF, exchange traded fund. All right. Now you have ETFs that are also in stocks, but I'm talking about right now. I'm specifically talking about crypto ETFs right now. Okay. All right. And in stocks now, there'll be group funds. So let's say a stock, just for example, right? Let's say ETF had a ETF of boats. You know what I'm saying? So it would have like just I'm doing for example. So it would have Carnival, it would have Royal Caribbean, it would have whatever, Norwegian, it would have all these boats. Instead of you investing in one boat company, they'll put all the boat companies together and they'll group them and you'll invest in that group. In this version, okay, that's what they do in stocks. But in this version, what they're doing, they're buying crypto. And what this does now is gives that same customer, remember I told you that same customer that's investing in that institution to manage that, is giving them insurances. And now that customer doesn't have to deal with wallets, coins, this and that. Dan Creed, what's going on, crypto gang? So that's what that is, all right? If y'all learning something, please put a 100, man. I hope y'all learning something. If y'all learning something, put a 100, man. If y'all learning something, put a 100, hit a like, make sure you put a share, man. And make sure the young people know this. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. As you learn this, go tell your kids this, all right? Go tell your kids this, all right? Go tell your grandchildren this. Please, man. As you learning this, thank you, man. Go share this with your kids, man. They got to know this. They're not teaching them this in high school. They're not teaching them this. Listen, you learn it, teach it to them. Share this information. They got to know what's going on. We got to learn this. I didn't know this. Or listen, I had to learn this. If I can learn this, y'all can learn this. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now. Share this information with your family. Share this information with your children. I'm telling you. This. Let me tell you. They're about to. There's a saying that they say in crypto. They're gonna flip the switch. They have this saying that they say flip the switch. Okay, so when they're saying flip the switch, basically what they're saying is that they're flipping the switch from this old finance. I would say this old finance finance system that we're under, basically like with dollar bills, with fiat and stuff like that. Basically, they're saying that they're gonna flip it, and now you're gonna be dealing with digital currency, which is crypto. All right. That's why I tell my sisters and my brothers, like I tell people, right? People from Haiti, right? People from Africa, people in South America. If you're in a country that's sovereign, that the money's is trash, understand this, okay? It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but you're probably right now, Bitcoin, the volatility is not like it used to be. You're probably better buying Bitcoin. Okay, wherever you at in this world, all right? If you're not coming with a US dollar, or you're not coming with a euro, or if you're in a country where your dollar system or your fiat system has changed 10 times in the last 10 years, and it's just up and down, and you don't know where it's coming out, it's getting printed in a whole nother country, you probably want to get Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm just telling you. If you're in a country, where, things are, very tough, you know what I mean? No lights, you don't know how you're going to feed your family, then things are tough, you probably want to get yourself some Bitcoin. I'm just being honest, and I got to be careful saying that, but you probably do. I'm just being honest. It's going to be the infrastructure. Okay. It's coming. If you're in Haiti, you know what I'm saying? So why you seeing? Don't them something to do. People want to Bitcoin. People want to Bitcoin. Don't them something to do. People want to Bitcoin. Okay? That's what I'm going to tell you. All right. It's yeah. I'm just gonna be honest. I was thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? I was really thinking about that. And I was like, there's people in countries where they dollar, like, we okay. We in America. People in UK, you got the euro, we got the dollar. It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dollar's not what it used to be, but we probably lost 20%. But listen, man, there's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. These people can have their Bitcoin, and now here's the thing. So here's another thing you gotta understand now. Even if you don't want to buy Bitcoin, you want to buy XRP. So you understand what happens now when you have when you have your Bitcoin. All right, you want to move that monies around. You can go ahead and move it. You're gonna be able to move it on the XRPL ledger. And what it's going to do now, they have the FX quote. Okay, that's foreign exchange. It's going to foreign exchange. It's going to change that money real quick for you and change it into your currency. So you're saying you could put in the Bitcoin and you could change it to your currency whenever you're ready. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be stuck. It's not like you have to be stuck. And remember, you ain't got to pay the fees. That's the whole thing with it. You see, when you're going to go to, like, when you go to the airplane and you jump off the airplane, this is for the young people, the people that from foreign countries. And if you don't understand this, I put it back on you. I put it on YouTube. You can go ahead and put it in your language. I put it back on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I want to help people too. I put it on YouTube. You can replay it. That's what I'm telling you. You could buy the Bitcoin. All right. And then what happens, you can flip it into your currency. If you want to, you could just go ahead and get your Bitcoin, buy your XRP, or put it RLUSD, and you put it to it'll automatically switch to your currency in 3 or 4 or 5 seconds, wherever you're at. So you just understand. All right? Just understand. So when Bitcoin grows, your money grows. So even if wherever you come from, that your country, that money goes to, you still got in Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? You see, the other day, Bitcoin went from 123 to 105, shot right back down to 105. You're talking about 9-10%. That's not that bad to what it used to be, 30-40% dip. All right. So just so you understand that. All right. Just want to get into that and break that down real quick. But it's the crypto fan, man. Let's get back into this, man. I want to just take time for people. I know sometimes we're blessed, and you got to think about the people that's less blessed than us, man. You know what I'm saying? And another day when we did a check to see where everybody was from, I was surprised to see where certain people were from. And I was like, damn, we global over here. I'm thinking I'm just in the US, but I'm global, baby. The crypto fan, we global, baby. This chat right here, we global, baby. That's why I say it's the #1 chat in the world. We global, man. We got people from Denmark in here, people from Australia in here. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Yeah, we global out here, man. We global, baby. This is the #1 chat in America, man. UK, look at that. UK, I'm telling you, we global, man. Come on, man. Jamaica in the building. Why go on? You know what I'm saying? We global. You heard me? You don't know what's going on. One thing I tell everybody, you know why we global? Because we got one thing in common. Common sense. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got. We got common sense. We got common sense to see that the world's going to change and this crypto's the future. We see blockchain technology. What's up? America's in the building. You already know. So y'all understand. My father was a Vietnam vet. Yeah, he fought for this country. Yeah. At 19 years old, 21 years old. Yeah. Just so you understand that. Ontario in the building. What's going on? They say, do not get bored of this. Ontario in the building. Let me tell you, like I tell you, we worldwide, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. We early. You know what I'm saying? We early. You know what I'm saying? We early, man. And I appreciate that we early. Like, you know what they say, right? Just so you guys are aware. This is not me saying this. You go look. You know, I did this post, right? And I'm gonna repost this. And you guys could look. I reposted it. I just reposted 19 minutes of it. It's facts. JP Morgan Chase. I'm gonna repost it again because you guys think I'll be lying. You guys think I'm young people say cap. You think I'm cap? Y'all think I be capping? Nah, I don't cap. I'm gonna repost it again. You can look at the one I did for 19 minutes. Go on my YouTube. Go look at. I played it already, and I showed y'all the actual articles. I don't listen. I show receipts. So let me explain to this. J.P. Morgan Chase. I'm gonna go real fast for y'all. J.P. Morgan Chase told his company in 2020, 2019. I forget what it is. Go look at it. They said they want to fire the employees. Go look on my TikTok, the same page right now. All right. And I got on YouTube. They said it was going to fire their employees. The same JP Morgan Chase that just bought $170 million worth of Bitcoin. They said it was going to fire their employees. They said it was a Ponzi scheme. Jamie Dimon said it was a Ponzi scheme. I have the article. Okay. They bought $170 million. Bitwise. Yeah. BlackRock said it was a Ponzi scheme. Guess what they did? Guess what they did? They bought billions of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And guess what? Broke records. I think they're playing around. And then they went Barcelona. Broke records. The same people. Yeah, go look at it. I think I'm lying. You think I'm not a conspiracy theorist? I don't do no conspiracy theorists, man. I don't do that garbage. I do facts. I like facts. Go look at my page. Yeah. Listen, Jamie Dimon, CEO, JP Morgan Chase, biggest bank in the world. Go look at my page, man. Y'all think I'm lying? Do I look like a liar? Look at my page. Go look at the one that's 19 minutes. Go look at the one that's 19 minutes. Yeah, I got the article on it. Yeah. In fact, wait a second, man. Y'all think I be lying, man? I don't think. Listen, man. They buy 170 million. Look at this. Google this. Look how quick this finds up. Watch this. The other time, all I did was put JP. Look at this. Watch this. All I put is JP. Look, I go to Google. All I put is JP. Look at JP. Look what came up. Look at this. JP Morgan, fire employees. Look at this. Y'all think I'm lying. Look at this, man. What do you think of the crypto fan? Look at this, man. Y'all, man. 2017. Look at this. I think I'd be lying. Listen, man. It's the crypto fan, man. Make sure you hit a share. Make sure you hit a like, man. Come on, man. I don't want to subscribe to this one. Look at this. Jamie Dimon slams Bitcoin and says fraud. Fraud. Jamie Dimon says fraud. Jamie Dimon. And look at what. You want to see the article from? Who the article from? Bloomberg. That's Bloomberg, y'all. That's Bloomberg. That's the crypto fan. You know Bloomberg? That's official article. That ain't Joe Schmoes. What's wrong with y'all? That's 2007. When I tell y'all something, y'all better listen, man. I speak facts. You know what I'm saying? I speak facts from the top of my dome. I'm trying to young, but my tongue speaks maturity. I'm not a child. I don't need nothing but security. To put it short, I got it made. Come on, man. Y'all playing around, man. Listen, when I tell y'all something, you better take it to the bank. Jamie Dimon, CEO, biggest bank in the world. JP Morgan Chase told everybody it was a fraud, scared everybody away. And when they scared you away, they went and bought it all up. They bought it all up. Think I'm lying? Cool. All right. See that? Think I'm lying? All right. Wait a second here. Let me get you Jamie Dimon. Wait a second now. I want to make sure I get this. Because y'all think I be lying. Y'all think I'm lying when I say this? Wait a second. I want to show you what Jamie Dimon. I want to show, Larry. I want to show you what Larry Fink said. Wait a second. I want to show you what Larry Fink said. You think I make this up? Nah, he loves it. He love it, man. Yeah, he love it. Let's see if I can get this right. If I can find the old article. See, they be trying to hide some of this, but if you act right, you can find it, man. Let me see, man. Listen, man. But anyway, I'll look it up a little bit later. But I'm telling you right now, y'all look it up. BlackRock, Larry Fink. I'm telling you. And then shook everybody out and they bought it up. I'm telling you, man. Now he recognized, he called it digital gold. Larry Fink calls Bitcoin digital gold. Okay? All right. So you guys sleep. You think crypto's going somewhere. You got all the big, so you understand, right? I want to again explain to you why these ETFs are important. Once again, I want to break this down. Make sure you guys hit a share. Make sure you guys hit a like, man. Let me break this down to you. So BlackRock, right? You see BlackRock 16 trillion. Their biggest ETF records was with Bitcoin, then Ethereum. Now Bitwise, guess what they had a record breaking with Solana. Record breaking ETFs with Solana. You heard me? This is facts. I'm spitting facts. So don't sleep on these ETFs. That's what we talking about them every day. This is news. That's what we talk about these ETFs. That's why I try to break down why important these ETFs are. This is big news. That's why XRP ran up to 253. That's why I try to talk to you about the government shutdown. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to explain to you what's going on. This manipulation. That's why I've been buying. I got paid today. Can't wait to buy some more. We went green. I'm hoping to get red again so I can buy some more. Been buying. Hey, I ain't telling you to buy. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. I put my checking in the red. I went to my savings. I went to my emergency fund like 3 times, 4 times. I'm not even gonna hold you. Prices were too crazy. Nah. 13-cent crow? Oh no. I gotta get that. Oh no. What? ADA? 54 cents Cardano? 52 cents Cardano? You kidding me? I was like, bust a rhyme. Give me some more. Crazy. Come on, man. Are you crazy? Y'all gotta be. Chainlink, $15 Chainlink. Solana, $150 Solana. You serious? XDC, 5 cents. What? Gotta be kidding me, man. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Nah, you can't show me them type of prices right there, man. I couldn't even go drinking crazy because I was like, if I go drinking and get my Tito's, let me tell you, I want over about $5,000 in the dip. I still got I still got $3,000 on the sideline waiting for some ETFs. Yeah, because you got to move. See, so when you buying stocks, you got to have that money ready in there. You can't. It's not like where you go on exchange and take it out your checking account like that. They don't play them games. That money got to settle. That money got to settle. Oh yeah, stock market. Hey, when you go to that stock market, you go to Fidelity or you go to Charles Schwab or you go to E-Trade or you go to Robinhood. Oh no, they don't play them games. This ain't the Wild Wild West. This ain't crypto. Oh no, man. Y'all got this all messed up, man. Y'all got nah, man. But anyway, just wanted to get into that, man. Get into these ETFs, get into that, man. Just want to get in that. We got another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If y'all have any questions, hit me with them questions. It's the Crypto Fan. Make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, man. And the only dumb question is the question you don't ask, man. Believe me. Don't be scared to be asking the questions. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to ask that question. And make sure I covered everything. You know what I'm saying? We're going through another bear market. Right now, personally, I don't feel like we're going through a bear market. I don't feel like we've gone through the cycle yet. And the only reason why I don't feel like we've gone through the cycle yet, because Bitcoin dominance is still at 59%. And most cycles, all the previous cycles, Bitcoin dominance fell down to the 30s, 34, 35% dominance. And when dominance means the total amount of crypto, dominance means the total amount of crypto right now, Bitcoin has 59%. Previous cycles, Bitcoin dominance fell down to 34, 35%. Ethereum dominance went up, and all the other altcoin dominance were in the high 40s. We haven't done that this cycle, so that's the reason why I feel like we haven't gone through it in this cycle yet. And they're also, majority of all analysts are calling Bitcoin. They were calling Bitcoin up to 200,000. Now people are softening that into 150 to 170,000. So you get Bitcoin to 170, 160,000. Then after that, you'll see the dominance roll into the other coins. And then that's when I would say, yeah, the cycle has begun. Unless we don't follow the previous cycles. Now, the only difference between this cycle and previous cycle, institution money. And another thing that people haven't taken consideration, there's no retail investors have come in this cycle. All the previous cycles, what ran those cycles up were retail investors. Why retail investors? People like me and you. So that's the only difference between this cycle and the previous cycle, that institutions running, but we still haven't seen retail investors come in like me and you. That's what causes it to go up. So that's the reason why I feel it hasn't gone up. All right. Mind Body Tech 20 says, do you believe we have any more bear markets, or do you think it will be like 70? Let me tell you, I don't think we'll have a bear market as heavy as we did the 70, 80, 90%, because institutions are in it. Unless those institutions are just doing some serious manipulation, but at that point they would be hurting their investors. You know what I'm saying? Which, unless this is crazy, which is crazy. Unless they manipulated so bad, they made their investors jump out, right? And then bought up all them coins themselves back in there. That would be crazy, but I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't see it drop into that. It's only because so much institutional money. Unless retail comes in so heavy, where it doesn't matter. But I don't think so. I think we might see 30, 40% drops, but I don't know if we'll see that 80, 90% dip that we've seen. That I don't know. We've never, remember, this is different than the previous cycle because of institutional money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. All I could do, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you my honest opinion on that. That's my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not factual. That's just my opinion. All right. Ensley Manny says, after the 22nd November, December, how high XRP can reach? It all depends on liquidity. I mean, with XRP, how far it could reach, it all depends on liquidity. You know what I'm saying? Now, people, why would they say November 22nd? Because they're saying basically ISO is going live in every company, as far as Swift, as far as certain companies, they're going to have to make a decision, and they're going to have to come to the point where, yeah, they're going to have to come on board to some type of transfer money system, So XRP being the leading one, they're feeling that XRP would run off that because of liquidity that would come on in, and you would have to use XRP. Then also with the ETFs coming in, that being liquidity coming in. And then also what they're feeling with the jobs reports, if the job reports get worse, they start printing money. People have more money to invest. More money goes into more risk assets. Interest rates go down. If everything, a multitude of things happen, which would make sense of what I would think that the play is. You know what I'm saying? When you listen, man, you have the man that's running things that can make a lot of things happen, and then those things that happen benefit him and benefit his constituents. And fortunately for us, we've been in this, and it just aligns for us to make off with the benefits also. It's crazy how the small people, we never benefit from anything, and for the first time, we're benefiting off of it. It's crazy not to be watching the politics of things and get so it's crazy. It's like, you ever heard people say when they gamble? Now you hear people that gamble. You have like people play these games and they start gambling. Now they'll gamble on a player, but because they're watching the player, now they got to watch the whole game. Now they got to watch the team. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? This is a thing now where when you buy these coins, You're so invested in watching your coin, watching your token, watching your investment that you don't care what's going on. You just want your thing to win. So whatever, it's funny. It's like you don't care what's going on. It's like you can have your best, you can have your favorite team, right? Just say your favorite team is whatever, the Celtics, or your favorite team is the Lakers. But if you're betting on, let's just say Giannis, you might not, you even so if Giannis is playing your Lakers, you got your money on Giannis. You want to you want to win your money. It's the same thing when you're investing. You don't really care too much. You care about the pots. Not saying you care, but you're so focused on winning and your investment, your hard-earned money you put in there. You just want to win that. You're focused on that. And that's what happens when you get into these investments. You start forgetting about politics. You start forgetting about all the distractions because you're so focused on your money and what's going on with your money. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Hey. They say they're going this. User 443031833305. Only 2 cryptos I stand by. XRP HBAR. Those are perfect storms coming. That's not too bad coins to have. I have both of those in my portfolio. XRP, you already know what XRP is doing. That's probably my largest. And HBAR. HBAR is basically doing smart contracts and tokenization. Yeah, I love that. It's perfect coins. 2 ISO 2022 coins. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with, getting the coins that, do a little bit more of the stuff. You could get Chainlink. Chainlink does data. You know what I mean? Then you might want to, get some Web3 coins, there's all type of stuff. Get yourself an Oracle. You know what I mean? There's other things you can get. I'm not mad at that, though. I'm not mad at HBAR. There you go. Aguilar, Concrete, Chainlink. There you go. There ain't nothing wrong with Chainlink. I previously bought Chainlink, but remember when I told you guys I got hacked? And then I didn't get back into Chainlink, and I got back in Chainlink, man. Just everything that Chainlink is doing is just amazing, man. Chainlink. I tell people, if you're a sci-fi person and you ever watch Tron, Chainlink is Tron, not the new Tron. The new Tron brings Tron outside into the world, but Chainlink is basically the old Tron, where you bring the world into the computers. So you bring the world into blockchain. That's what Chainlink is. Chainlink is Tron, the original Tron. I'm a sci-fi guy. That's why I get a little excited about that. That's basically the Matrix. Chainlink is the Matrix. That's what Chainlink is. Chainlink is the Matrix. Yeah. Bring the real world into computers. Yeah. So imagine you're in a computer, right? Right? You know what Matrix, like Chainlink, why I say Chainlink is like the Matrix? A computer doesn't know what rain feels like. Chainlink makes you think you're feeling rain. Chainlink makes you feel like you know what the day is. Chainlink gonna let you know. That's what Matrix is. You're in a computer, you're really sleeping. Chainlink is bringing that outside data, digital data outside of the world to the computers. That's the Matrix, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna give you the real. I'll break it down for y'all. That's what it is. Yeah, don't let them fool you. That's why I love this stuff. It's like sci-fi. That's what Chainlink is. Do not sleep on Chainlink. Yeah, that's how these data. So what happens is like, for give you an example what Chainlink is. Like I give people examples, like a video game, right? Say you're playing a video game. You're playing Mario Brothers, right? You play Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers just did the same thing. Jump over a thing, jump over a thing, jump on a rain. But Mario Brothers, say it's raining. Mario Brother doesn't know it's raining, right? Chainlink is one that tells Mario it's raining outside. So now Mario Brothers knows to put the jacket on, right? Mario Brothers, say you're playing the video game. Chainlink is the one to say, hey, guess what? That brick right there is about to disintegrate. That's what it is. That's what Chainlink does. All right. And I put it into digital. So put into digital stuff, what it would do. So Chainlink, let's say you doing tokenization. Let's speed it up for the people what's a little bit more experience. So what Chainlink would do, right? So basically, if you're doing RWAs, you're doing tokenization. So what happens, say you're doing tokenization on the house. You will buy the house, tokenize it, you will put it on RX, LVL, it will move it. But what Chainlink would do is going to give you the data to tell you what that house is selling at that time, that day, in real time. They'll tell you the value of that house. Boom. That's what Chainlink does. Chainlink will send that. If you want to say, let's say you want to see what the value of the house is, the 10 houses that surround that, Chainlink will get that real data for that day, that second, and send it to that instantaneously. Real data. Yeah. Say there was a street being built, so that you know, okay, the street's being built, the whole road's being built on there. So it says, oh, Chainlink says, yo, that house is not gonna be built for another, that road's not gonna be done for another 3-4 years. Chainlink sends that data, so it knows, oh, put that value into that house, so it knows what's going on in the future. That's what Chainlink does. Real data, real world data to blockchain. All right, that's what it is. AI, XRP crypto market analysts discuss the market cycle. Okay, I don't know what that means. AI is talking about some wild stuff right now. But basically, that's what that is, all right? So that's what I was just answering those questions that you guys had. I hope I was able to answer them. You know what I'm saying? I'll go, when you guys start going, I go into a little deep into it, but I just want you guys to understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I want you to understand deeply what's going on and make sure you understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to go on a rant and be ranting on and stuff like that. I get a little excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I study hard on it and I get a little excited just knowing about this stuff. Because I was once like y'all where somebody told me XRP. I said, what? What? ADA, Cardano, what? Crypto. The first time, I thought, I didn't even know it was called Bitcoin. I didn't know it was called BIT coin. You know what I thought it was called? BIG coin, big coin. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. So I'm telling you, it's all right to be your first day. It's all right to learn. I thought it was called Bitcoin, y'all. Yeah. Listen, man. Hey, listen, man. We all got to learn, man. We all got to learn. Trust me. Trust me, man. D, that was good. I knew Link was good. You explained it. Explain why. Okay, appreciate it. You know what it is? Also, D, I appreciate that. Thank you, D. Appreciate that. Another thing is that Ice Door, what's going on? Good evening. What's going on, Crypto Gang? The things that people was telling people what to go buy and tell people coins and tell people they're gonna be one. Oh, they'll be like Swift. Swift ain't using Link. It's using XRP. It's not gonna use it. I'm like, wait. First of all, calm down, relax. And they do two different things. Swift is gonna be needing both of them. But people try to tell you there can only be one. First of all, you need to know what your investing does. Exactly what it does, so you know what you're investing in. So because the things, how about you buying, like you buying two of the same, like you might be buying two of the same things, and you might want to do your portfolio. You want to you have a diverse portfolio. There's a reason why Bitwise is buying 10 coins. If you look at Bitwise 10 coin ETF, so you understand why I'm saying 10 coins. Bitwise is doing an ETF, like I told y'all, but they're grouping 10 coins. And they picked these 10 coins for a certain reason because all 10 coins do a different thing. And what they did, what I feel they did, they got the best of the 10 coins that do what they do in the asset class. Like basically, they got Bitcoin, store of value. They got Solano, right? You build smart contracts and DeFis on Solano, right? Boom. Of course, you have Ethereum. It does the same thing. You bring DeFi, but that's a dinosaur. You got to have that. Then you have Link. You ready, guys? I just explained to you what Link does with the data. After that, it has Cardano, smart contracts. Then, of course, it has XRP, moving monies around cross-border. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Then they have Avalanche. Then got Bitcoin Wrap. You know what I'm saying? Get the Oracle. You're saying there's a madness to them. But if you see these people buying these coins, you probably want to look at these coins. Listen, these are big companies. ProShares is UK. You see, for the gentleman that said he was from UK, ProShares is what their investment company does. So basically, their ProShares over there is our 21 shares over here. That's our Grayscale over here. That's an investment company. You see T. Roy Price? Remember what I was telling you guys about T. Roy Price? That's 401k. That's retirement money. So you understand what's coming in this space. So what is ETFs and this is coming in space? You got retirement money. So I'll give people, for example, all right? So just real quick numbers before I get off of here. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put this math for y'all. I want to do some math. Y'all know I can't spell to save my life. I can't spell Ethereum. You know how I spell Ethereum? E-T-H-E-U-M. What about Osprey XRP? I bought that. I bought that when it came out. I bought $1,000 of an Osprey ETF. I really wanted Grayscale ETF just because Grayscale is one of the top finance companies and they have lower fees. I was really waiting for Grayscale, but let me tell you, the way it dropped, I bought Osprey at $25. It dropped at $19. So I was thinking about going back and buying into it, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I got into Osprey ETF. Actually, I got $3,000 on the side. I was thinking about even just going into the HBAR ETF that just went live on the 28th. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about it's let me tell you, so much good stuff. It's hard, and I got limited money to go to everything. Like, I wish I had more money to go everywhere. But like I tell you, investing to me is a lifestyle. I invest every single month. I pay myself every single month. I pay myself every single. I invest in me every single month. Hey, straight up. Let me tell you something. And for my grandson, no lie. I sent my daughter $200 for my grandson, buy him some Bitcoin. And I sent her $500 to buy herself some Bitcoin. Yeah. Give her $500 to go buy herself some. And I tell you, she already spent on American Express. She didn't even wait for the money, for the $500. I sent her $500. She's like, I already ran down on your American Express. And she sent it back to me like, yeah, here, you can just send the money. I said, okay, take it, pay the American Express. She didn't even pay the American Express. She sent it back me the $500 for me to go pay the American Express. My daughter, my princess. What you gonna do? But yeah. Yeah. But pay yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Aguilar Concrete says, try to pay myself every week, man. Excellent, man. Pay yourself. Pay yourself. We got to pay ourselves, man. We go kill ourselves and work and do. Nah, man. Pay yourself. And don't take it out. Pay yourself and keep it there 5, 6 years, 8 years. Let it sit there. Let it simmer. Simmer. Who got the keys for my Beamer? Who am I? Just all right. But anyway, man, it's the crypto fan. Just wanted to get into that. And I just want to explain to y'all to calm down, relax. This is not, unfortunately, this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. All right. Take it from me. I was at XRP at the 33 cents. All right. I was there when it ran to $3.66. We've been there. We let me tell you, ask my chat. They were there we watched XRP at $2.02, $1.70, $1.80. They back to $2.50. They've been DCing. There's nobody in my chat. There's nobody that's been in my chat that's been with me for the last 5-6 months. There's nobody that's on my chat. Not one of them are panicking. Not one. Not one. We do the news. We know the risk in what we do. When we bought WLFI, we knew the risk in WLFI. That's the only one right there. We knew the risk in WLFI. Come on, man. And even then, we still watched that bad boy. That thing ran up 22%. I was feeling like, damn, I should have got some on the dip. I remember somebody the other day asked me, did I want to buy something? I should have bought something. I was like, hold on now. I already got 1,000 in it. I was like, yo. Jam, you the real appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Jan, thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all when y'all give me them type of recognition and stuff like that. Because really, I don't be trying to give people all kind of fake stuff and get the clickbait. Be giving 10,000 XRP, $20 Doge, 10 million Bitcoin. People, $1,000 XRP next Monday. Hey, yo, even now, people be watching Coach V. Much respect to Coach V. But man, Coach V done called out freaking 1,000 XRP like every 3 months. Hey, Casby, November 22nd, 10,000 XRP. Hey, Lady Dusty says 100K on Tuesday. Yo, let me tell you, they be throwing They be throwing out some wild numbers, man. Hey, let me tell you something. And when I first got into the game, I believed them. I ain't know better. I believed them. I believed them. That's why I made a mistake, man. I believed these cats. They were, man, listen, y'all. Don't be, listen, man. November, let me tell you something. On November 22nd, there ain't gonna be no $100 XRP. I'm tell you right now. That ain't happening. There ain't gonna be no $1,000 XRP. All right, just telling y'all. Just want to be honest with y'all. All right. I hope I didn't lose no followers telling y'all the truth. I'm just telling y'all, man. All right. Just telling y'all. All right. I think that's common in 5 years or 10 years. Oh, $100 XRP in 5 years? Yes, that's a very possibility. 100%. 10 years? Oh, yeah. What about Litecoin? Litecoin just got an ETF also. And Litecoin is a dinosaur coin. Litecoin just recently got a ETF. Just went live on the 28th. So, yeah. Oh, the ICP ran, boy. Hey, the ICP ran, boy. Hey, man. The ICP, man, let me tell you, all them AI projects running. What? ICP running. What? Okay, play with it if you want. We've been talking about that chat. Hey, ICP been coming on this chat like crazy, right? We always talking about ICP on this chat right here, man. I don't own any, but people are always talking, asking questions, man. They call that basically internet. They call it the blockchain of internet. Yeah, ICP coin AI. Yeah, man. But Litecoin got an ETF. XLM. Oh yeah, XLM is the real one. J number live. Oh yeah, XLM. I call XRP Superman. I call XLM Batman. Oh yeah, XLM is doing this thing. XLM is doing a lot of stuff behind the scene. Doge. Oh yeah, we love Doge over here, man. Oh, Doge. Hey, Doge got an ETF. Doge, Osprey, Rex, and XRP. They Doge ETF went live same day. The same one I told you when I bought. Listen, was like I want to say 2 months ago. Was it 2 months ago? Like 6 weeks ago. Doge ETF went live. It's under the ticker DOJE. So yeah, 100%. I mess with. You love that Batman? I definitely love Dogecoin. Yeah, Dogecoin is one of the first coins I got into. It was actually the first day I got in. I put $1,500. I put 500 in Doge, 500 in XRP, 500 in XLM. Doge was my first love. I had 2,700 in Doge. I mean, $3,000 in Doge and ran up to 27,000. That was my first love, my first introduction to crypto. How you doing? that's how I got into crypto. How you doing? that was my But only problem is that I didn't know what I was doing, and then press sell. Just like the moment you say, "How you doing?" I didn't know what I was doing, and then press sell. Yeah, that's how quick it went. How you doing? Don't know what you're doing. How'd that go? Do you think XLM and XRP will merge? No. Patrick, no. XRP, XLM do two different things. And the thing about it, so just so you're aware, right? The gentleman, the co-founder of XLM, Jed McCabe, he was the architect of XRP. He created XRP with Arthur Burrito, Chad Larson, and Chris Jed McCabe. They were all together. So you understand that. Just so you're aware of that. So he actually was a co-founder, and then a year later, he left to go start XLM and start Stellar. So I don't think they would merge because they were already merged and they separated. And they separated because they had two different outlooks. And here's a different outlook if you look at it. XRP's institutional. They brought Brad Garlinghouse. That's why they do over there. Stellar is for small businesses. So just wanted to let you that. So I don't think they would merge because they do two different things. And for what I think about it, I think that Chris Larson and Jed McCabe, and Jed McCabe is now with what's this gentleman's name? Jed McCabe and another one, Chen. Is it Chen? But Jen McCabe and Chen. I want to say it's Chen. I could be wrong, but they seem like they have a different ideology of what they're doing over there at XLM. So no, I don't think they were going to be back. But that's one reason why I say that, because they did start from there. Just wanted to let you know that. Your boy know his stuff, huh, Pat? What's up, Pat? I know my stuff now. You know, I know my stuff, Pat, bro. You already know, bro. Just messing with you. But yeah, man, I don't think they would that thing. But they usually follow each other. Usually when XRP goes, XLM goes, and XLM is doing a lot of great deals. And just so you know, XRP does big institutions, but there's more small businesses out there, what they call SME. That's what XLM goes after, XMEs, small, medium entrepreneurs. Sorry, small, medium enterprises. So that's what that does. But it's the crypto fam, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know how we do. We be back on tomorrow. You know, I'm supposed to keep it to an hour, but you know, we're doing an hour and a half. But anyway, you know, love y'all. Hope I was able to answer y'all questions and let y'all know y'all make me better, man. And the reason why I'm able to answer these questions so quick is because somebody before y'all asked me these questions and I came back and answered it, man. Julia, did you say it's your birthday? Wait a second. It's my birthday. It's my friends just arrived with the cake. Oh, man, it's your birthday. Hey, man, everybody, man, give Julia a birthday, man. It's Julia's birthday. It's the vice president of the chat. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can sing this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julia. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Julia, man. Much appreciated, man. Go enjoy your cake, man. Hey, appreciate you, Julia. Julia's been riding with me for, I want to say for almost beginning. I want to say for the first 2 or 3 days. Julia's been riding with me from the beginning, man, from the beginning of the chat. And 5, 6 months. I don't think Julia's missed 1 day. I'm not even sure, man. She was riding with me through a lot of stuff. Riding with me through my father passing away. Riding me have to go through Atlanta. Riding me go through funerals. Yeah, Julia's been riding with me for a lot. Riding me almost got robbed when they stole my suitcase. Yeah, man. Happy birthday, Julia, man. Happy birthday. I hope this new year brings nothing but crypto blessings. I know you've been DCAing hard, and now you go hard in your investments, and I hope this new year for you brings nothing but blessings, and make sure that I hope your all your coins go bullish and and gives you all the things that you want in life, man. Really do, man. Really do. 100%. Jed had an idea, but out was it Arctic? There was engineer was David. Yes, there was David Schwartz. Yes, sir. Johnny. Yes, you're absolutely right. Sorry about that. I did forget about David Schwartz. I did a whole article on David Schwartz. Yes, you're absolutely right. My apologies. I did forget about David Schwartz. Sorry about that. David Schwartz played a big part in XRP architect. Yes, he did. My apologies, Johnny. Sorry I missed that. David Schwartz also is stepping down to go he's the ex-CTO of Ripple. Sorry about that, Johnny. You're absolutely right. My apologies. David Schwartz is big. My apologies for even forgetting him. Yeah, he's very important. David Schwartz, sorry about that. It's David Schwartz, Jen McCabe, Arthur Burrito, and Chris Larson. My apologies. My apologies. You're absolutely right, Giant. Giant, thank you for correcting me. David Schwartz played a big part, and he's very respected in the crypto world for coding. And yes, my apologies, Johnny. Thank you for, I didn't want to let that out. Sorry. Dave Schwartz deserves that type of respect. 100%. 100%. My bad for forgetting about that. Did Chris Larson also invest in, Chris Larson just put $120 million in that Evernorth. His own investments. That's where you see David Schwartz stepped down to become one of the consultants on there. Yeah, that's where David Schwartz is going. Strategic. He's gonna be the strategic. What do you call that? Strategic advisor. Yeah. Did Chris Larson also invest in started Angel Studios? Oh, I think he might have. I think he might have. I think on Chris Larson might have. I think it's before where he started from. You might be right on that. I would have to double check, but I think you could be right on that. But 100%. But I don't believe I forgot David Schwartz. I just did a whole thing on that. But anyway, man, Julia, enjoy your birthday, man. Enjoy that cake. Y'all will go back tomorrow and get into it, man. I don't believe I forgot David Schwartz. I don't believe, how could I forget about David Schwartz? XRP, XLM, ICP, Doge Talk, asks about crypto predictions. Boy, AI is going crazy in here. Yeah, you gotta say XRP. I don't do predictions, man. I do the math. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all have a great night. We'll talk tomorrow. Let's see how the market goes and see what ETFs are coming. They're saying some ETFs should be going live on the 12th and the 13th. They're saying that Franklin Templeton should be going on the 13th and so should Grayscale. Let's see what happens. All right, Decrypto fam, make sure you share. Make sure you hit a like, man. All right, and once again, you see this on YouTube. Decrypto fam, let's go.